Welcome everybody to the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. How's everybody doing? Good. We've got a big show. Gamescom is here, which means we have a release date, October 16th for the ROG Ally and Ally X. Jordan has informed me he's not going to be purchasing it.
No. I mean,
you guys already talked about this behind my back.
Just like
as
walking,
we were walking up to the door.
Oh, okay.
You know, I have
and I called him a pussy.
I have the original ROG.
Yeah.
And it's fine, but I don't know. I'm just not a portable gamer as much anymore.
Is this the guy that has the Nintendo Switch too?
Well, that's what I was telling you. My Nintendo Switch 2, 98% of the time is docked. Like I just play it docked. So yeah, I'll probably.
Do you travel a lot?
Yeah, but you could play it in bed now, laying down.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't though. That's the thing. Like I don't really do that. I think I will, and that's why I bought the previous ones, but then I don't.
But have you ever bought one that works seamlessly with your Xbox console library?
No, I haven't. I mean, well, technically the first one did because it was
that
just
might be your
PC.
problem.
Yeah.
We have October 16th is the release date. They've released a part 1 series of their video, which insinuates that there's going to be more parts. We've yet to see those parts. In which they kind of just gave you a general overview of what to expect. Now, people have been able, at Gamescom, you can go up to the booth and test it out, and everybody is saying that it feels good. In fact, a lot of people who are really into Steam Deck says this is cooler than I thought it would be. Yeah. Primarily, I mean, the big question here is the Xbox UI. Everybody seems to say the Xbox UI is performing really well. Use the Xbox button on there. Seems so far, at least, to be really positive. Now, there's the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. No price point yet, which could either be concerning, because I'm saying they have to hit that $499.
We still have the leaks, right?
We have the leaks.
Like the Best Buy leaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Best Buy leak was all over the place, because at one point, they had it at $99999, then they had it at $549, which so this is for the low-end one. Another Twitter leaker said it was $549 as well, which means I was wrong. So I'm kind of hoping that those aren't true. And the reason that we don't have a price point yet is because they're trying to hit that $499 mark. But we'll see. We'll see what that drops out at. You can sign up right now for emails in order.
It's interesting that we have a release date with no price yet.
Well, I think there's two ways. I wonder how they planned out. Well, there's two ways to look at it. Number one, it's because they can't hit that. They can't hit the price point they want, or they're negotiating around it. Jason Ronald came out and said, who, by the way, has the coolest title in all of gaming. He's the VP of Next Generation. Like
that is a great title.
Like, well, I never. Even if I got promoted from that, why do I want another title? That's the title.
To be fair, that does feel like one of the jobs that will be on the list of the next cutting out the fat.
No way. He's the dude with the bald guy with the long beard. He's in everything.
I know, but it's just kind of like.
That's a pretty cool one.
Like you have to have two people for generation because VP is vice president of Next Generation.
VP TNG.
It means that you're overseeing the entire department, basically. So you answer to Phil Spencer.
Yeah. Well, no, he answers to
to Sarah Bond,
president
of
Sarah
Next
Bond,
Generation, who answers to Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
Who, but he's overseeing the entire thing.
He does have a good beard.
Anyways, he said they're trying to figure out the reason they don't have a price point released yet is the macroeconomics. They're really focused on getting those correct. So whatever that means.
See what I mean? It feels like one of those jobs that might be on the cutting floor of the next layoff round.
All right, I want that title.
Dark and I in chat says, rumor has it they were supposed to announce it with release date, and they purposefully leaked it to get a feel of consumer reaction so they can change accordingly. I think they've got to hit the $499.
At least for the smaller one.
For the smaller one. I mean, what's the $50 difference on each one? I would eat that cost on this initial release.
I mean, yeah.
Because your high-end one can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not whatever, but you can sell it as a
it could be $799, it could be $899, it doesn't matter. But $549 to $499, just go down to $499.
I think at a minimum, and Mark, you should look this up. At a minimum, you need to match the Steam Deck.
What is?
I think the Steam Deck.
$549?
I think it has versions. I want to say it's 5 for like the lowest tier.
I'll find out for you right now.
Yeah, and then the higher tiers go up from there because you get more stuff in them.
But see, in my mind. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because your Steam Deck is not competing against the Nintendo Switch. And in all reality, Xbox is really
This
trying
really-
to test out the Steam Deck competition.
I don't really think this is competing against the Nintendo Switch either. I think it's more competing with the so
So they have a $399
I think
version.
you try and match that middle one.
Which is $549.
Yeah,
And it
so
looks like that's what
$499
they're
and
trying to do.
$550.
Deck
Yeah.
stuff.
I think that's what you try and match.
The $549.
Yeah.
So it's substantially more powerful than their high-end one.
Are we just gonna sit here?
Yeah. I don't.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long pause.
I was waiting for Jordan. And Jordan was like, looked like he was thinking.
I don't know the specs on either of them really.
It is
Pull
interesting.
up,
Now, a few of the
This is the Steam Deck.
yeah. So you can see they have a really low end one, $399, $549, $649.
But that low end one is probably why the Steam Deck is popular.
Everyone I know has the $649 one though, and they bought it when it was actually more expensive.
How many people do you know?
Quite a bit. Three people that I know that have it.
Okay.
They all have the top end, the high end one. Yeah,
I mean, that's 3 data points. That's good.
yeah, 3 for 3 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. So this is actually, I think, your real competition. But the problem is Xbox doesn't. Steam can ignore Xbox. Nintendo rather. Valve can ignore Nintendo because they've never been in competition with Nintendo. Nintendo, at least there's that perception. Xbox kind of can't. And so, I mean, to Dark Knights, I doubt that was the reason, but it is interesting if that's the reason. I just don't think that's how those decisions are made. But maybe because there's what's his face from Amazon, Jeff Bezos, that was like, hey, what's going to be the price of your Amazon Prime? $99. Like, remember that was his. He just made it up there on the spot. So maybe
Maybe
it's a little looser and more fastball than we think.
well, what's interesting is look at the difference between the 3 Steam Decks. So you're really paying for screen and battery life.
Yeah, OLED battery. Well, but your battery is because of the balls that are in there too.
Yeah,
though, right. Like
yeah.
so you're.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know the major differences, but the bullet points here are battery life and screen. You're getting OLEDs on the high end. You're getting LCD on the low end.
Yeah.
60 refresh on the low end.
So we can actually, Spicy, if you want to pull up the ROG Ally website is live, and it's pretty fancy, but that gives you a good idea. So they are following. I think this is where Xbox has the advantage from what we've seen. It does feel. This does not feel temporary. This doesn't feel like they're just like let's see how we do here. It feels well thought out. No, Jordan, like with their features, for instance.
No,
okay,
honestly,
where did Steam Deck originally suffer from? How did they fix that? Steam Deck certified. Okay, we need to do something similar with all of ours. We need our device. Also, the thing is, their device is very much tailored for Xbox games. They're going to be the best games, the plug and play games, so to speak.
yeah.
Okay, so this is. I'm gonna pull this up. This is the smaller version.
Yeah, this is going to be the cheaper
What
version
S?
of the two. The S.
What it feels like, because I have the original ROG Ally.
Yeah.
What it feels like is it honestly feels like this is their next update to it, and they just happen to partner with Microsoft on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it has a lot of nice features like the Xbox optimized for this device, just like Steam does.
Yeah.
It looks like, because it has a lot of the same like operating system and like what were they were talking about, like turbo mode, quiet mode. Like mine has all that too.
Yeah.
But it just looks more.
Well, that's the hardware.
More dialed in.
So that's the hardware interface that is built into the device, like the device interface, and then you have the Xbox UI over the top of that.
What it feels like to me is it feels like it's more dialed in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it looks cool. I like it. If I didn't have my current ROG Ally, maybe I would buy this one. But like I said, for me, I don't portable game as much as I think I would in my head.
Yeah.
Like every time I go buy one of these, I'm like, oh, I'm going to use it all the time. I'm going to take it up to where, Yellowstone and this and that.
Mine
and it's
is
gonna be great.
most-
And then I never do.
Mine is mostly so I could lay in bed.
Yeah.
I know I won't take it with me anywhere. Well, I maybe take it with me. I don't travel that much, but mine is so that I have the flexibility, particularly not my multiplayer games really, particularly for my single player, let me knock off another 30 minutes of this before I sleep type of games.
Yeah.
Or even strategy. I have a lot of strategy games, 4K strategy games that I really want to get into.
What I'm curious about, and I don't think anybody's talked about this, at least from what I've heard, and I don't know if this is the case or not, I would like to load up my ROG Ally and load up the Xbox app and I wonder if I will get those optimization tags as well. You know what I mean? Being on an older version and just saying, hey, this is because it just said optimized for handheld. They never said, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's like a general thing that they're just trying to do across the board. Anyway, I'm just curious, but I will admit, I wish mine looked like that with the controller handles, because the Game Gear setup just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I think controller handles are the future. I think it was smart of, and here's the thing, I think it was smart of Microsoft to let ROG do the controller handles, but not do the full Xbox controller handles, because if this test works out and Xbox develops their own first party, then they've got, we have the actual next gen Xbox controller handles that will be utilized here. What's interesting is if you go to Tom Warren has been all over it on Twitter. He's there at Gamescom, and he's showing off here's what happens when the Xbox Ally boots into Windows 11.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, see, I actually appreciate him doing all this kind of off the cuff stuff.
Yeah. There it is. There's the Xbox symbol you can see load up there, and then boom, right into your games. Very, very cool. Everybody that's playing it, and then here's how easy it is. Let me full screen this so you guys can see. Here's how easy it is to switch between Windows and the Xbox app.
I don't know how to run.
Oh, there you go. Now just scroll down. They should all.
Here, I'll pull this up.
Well, with you not being signed in,
it
might not show
you're
you
delayed,
anything.
yeah. You don't get the up-to-date stuff there.
What?
Yeah, it's dumb.
What? Wait, what?
You got to be signed in. It's annoying.
Okay, well, I guess we're not looking at it.
You know what you should do is put Slack. Oh, you have Discord on that computer?
I do.
Can I just send you a link here? Let's see if let's see if this looks
But
awesome.
I'm not signed in under my normal account on the broadcast.
Oh, never
screen.
mind then.
Yeah.
Well, cuck it.
All right, well, everyone, this is Tom Horn's Twitter.
Yeah, there it is.
A little dated since the last post was in 2024, but there you go.
But it's just basically the hit a button. There you are in Windows. You see that? You see you were on the Windows screen. So watch.
Let me see what
And you've got the Windows desktop.
Which is very
there.
similar to mine. It's not
very
difficult
similar,
to I mean, now they probably I have it's ROG's version of the handheld setup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is more Microsoft's version.
Yeah, here I'll send you that link, Spicy, and we'll see.
Just post it in a channel in the XoneBros channel.
Oh, okay.
Just post
Everybody,
it.
if you're, this is why you come join our Discord. You'd be able to see. I'll just post it in general.
Just randomly, huh? Okay.
General. There it is.
Okay.
There she was.
Let's see, does it pop up without you sign in? It should. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So now we can see.
This does make me kind of want to load mine up
What
and be
the-
like, maybe I'll play a little
I
bit.
got to do this. Here, let me do this.
I wonder how.
Why don't you sell yours, dude, and get this?
Well, because I'm going to be in the same boat. And I'm going to be down a couple $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sell mine for a profit.
No, you won't. Username redacted. It says single player games during travel for work would be great. Agreed. Agreed. And so you can see. So there's the Windows desktop right there, and you can see. It looks like he hit the Xbox button and it pulled up the menu. Goes to Windows. There's Windows right there. So you can see the Asus with the Xbox.
So is it actually Windows? It is Windows operating system? You know what's great about this? This is just me kind of thinking outside a little bit.
Go.
I want this version of Windows on my PC because with it being
completely
mobile,
stripped down.
it is stripped down to not have a billion things running all over the place, bloatware, all that stuff, to just make the battery sing.
I mean, that's essentially
I want this. I want this version of Windows.
That's essentially what.
No updates every other day.
No,
I
don't.
Yeah.
This is what I want.
And here
Just give me this version.
I dropped another one there for you. This is what happens when the Xbox Ally X boots into Windows 11, and it shows you what happens there as well. So shout out to Tom Warren.
Yeah, I actually like that he's showing a lot of this, like I said, kind of stuff.
So you've got to use your PIN just like you do on Windows. And
It's not a very secure pin that they have set up there.
I know.
You think they would just turn off security at
and
the
there it is,
events?
Xbox, boom. So it automatically loads the Xbox app first thing. So like it's built for
it
built for
wants
gaming.
you.
And this is where I think this is the big experiment. Is their Xbox for PC app, is this version, the mobile version, is it good? Is it good enough to compete with a Steam Deck? This is where this is going to live or die. Is there certifications that they went through? Is that good enough to compete with Steam Deck? That's what Steam Deck does, is that Steam Deck certifies their games that work for mobile. Now, during their video that Xbox, released and talked about all this stuff, went through it all in detail in part 1. They said they've gone over 1,800 games already, have been reviewed and have been certified. And there's different certifications that you have. There is this.
There's optimized, and then mostly optimized.
No, there's 3. So there's this runs good on this device, and that means it runs at 30 frames per second. This performs great on this device, means it runs at 60 frames per second, and then there's it's mostly compatible, which means it probably just doesn't include.
They should just say like this sucks. Like I would prefer them
They
just
should
to be
say-
and then
No,
that
you know
would
what
do
they should say?
that would
The
put
developers wouldn't work with us to optimize this for handheld.
Screw them.
Yeah.
well, that's essentially what Steam did, because a bunch of developers went in and they're like, oh shoot, we need to get our tag on this, because that's what sold it. You know.
Here's a tweet that Tom Warren put out 6 hours ago, and again, this is basically what everybody has been saying. Microsoft's Xbox handheld is a good first step towards a Windows gaming operating system. He went hands-on with it and is very, very impressed with it. So, yeah, and that's, again, everybody that I'm saying. Remember, Steam Deck has their operating system.
Yeah, it's their own.
Yeah, and it's their own, and it's stripped down for gaming, to Spicy's point, and everybody that I know that has played it, not just for the Steam Deck, but Steam operating system.
Yeah, because now Steam operating system is like, well, their mobile one, aren't they giving it to third-party people to make their own versions?
Exactly. They're trying to do what Xbox is doing here. This is the next competition. Spicy, I know you use your PC for work, but
and gaming.
And gaming.
Yeah.
But if you could just load, like you said, would you just get a separate gaming PC if all it had was stripped down for gaming? Nothing else extra would be beautiful.
Well, here's the thing though, it's a tax write-off if I can get it for work.
Well, you can't. I mean, you got to record footage.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. So you're asking.
No. But what I'm asking you, like, that's what you want. You want to strip down. You want a gaming operating system.
No, well, not a gaming operating system. I want an operating system like the good old days that doesn't hog down everything, that doesn't bloat everything up. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, also Google Chrome. Here's looking at you. I also want that in a browser.
I just want an operating system to operate things. That's it. That's all I want. Yeah. I want it, it's been 2 decades since we've had a good operating system that doesn't just keep getting bigger and bigger and hog more resources. That's what I want. And this, I know this is a gaming podcast, but what I'm looking at right now on a mobile device, it is Windows. I'll bet you that version of Windows would make any PC scream with power. Yeah,
and that might be the intent, because if when you fire it up, it loads into the Xbox for PC app automatically, but it's stripped down, Xbox is going to want that. They're going to want that as an option. Like maybe when you install Windows now, the third option it says like, what are you using this for? As you set it up, and it says
they're
primarily gaming.
There's no chance ever that they're going to do that.
Why not?
Because money.
Yeah,
they want Chrome they want Google to give them money to automatically install Chrome on PCs. They want all the bloatware that comes with it. They want that kickback.
Yeah, Norton. Their business model is based off of being installed on Norton. Yeah,
that's all he's got to say, and everybody knows.
That's funny. But so far so good. Spicy first impressions of what we've seen. We've watched some reviews here. We watched the official video. We've seen obviously the videos here that we're showing today. Spicy, give me first impressions just off what we're seeing, what we're hearing from the handheld. Is there a future here for Xbox or no?
Well, there's a couple of things I'd like to note. I think on the smaller version, so there's the ROG Ally What's it called? What's the actual
X? This is the ROG Ally X.
Xbox Ally X.
Yes.
So it's the Xbox because they already have the ROG Ally. So this is
Once again,
The Xbox ROG Ally.
you know who should have been in the budget in the cuts of the let go cuts is the naming people.
the naming
like
dudes.
I'm telling you, once again,
Okay, so the Xbox Ally X and the Xbox Ally. Those are the two that are coming out in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I found interesting when I was looking at the specs is they got the smaller version, the battery down to I think a 60-watt battery,
Yeah.
which is real. That's actually I think cool that they're getting. I like that to see like this the lighter use of this to make battery life
Longer.
longer. I mean, power's great, but I don't care when I'm mobile gaming. I don't care about power. I care about playing it longer.
And you need it. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
need to be good
Yeah.
about. Well, it does give you those options, like Jordan said, built in.
yeah, you
to
have
the
your quiet
hardware.
mode. There's basically 3 modes, like low, medium, high, and
Yeah.
then turbo mode is like, at least on mine.
Really high.
Yeah, and it gets hot.
I actually want to.
So hot it burns the memory cards, and they had to fix it.
Orgasmic mode.
Yeah, ooh, steamy. I want to see like the actual benchmarks on how long it'll last because that's the most even my Apple Mac that I have that I took on a flight.
Yeah.
The battery life is like really good until you're hitting it hard, and then it's not 18 hours like they say. It's
Oh,
like
no, no.
3.
No, yeah, yeah.
You know, when you're hitting it with
When you're doing
rendering
video.
software
Yeah.
and video software and all that stuff, it's not going to last on that
Yeah,
flight.
like just what I'm doing here, a million tabs open. That's your 18-hour thing right there.
Yeah.
The minute I open Adobe,
Yeah.
when I plugged in, you know, I have that battery that I got that when I plugged in, when I did a Adobe video, it shows you the watts that's being used, and it goes. Boop, boop, and it like picks up.
So I found that interesting. The Best Buy leaks that Pure Xbox posted this morning at I think it was 4 a.m. I saw the article. I want to talk about that a little bit. Is that
Go
okay?
ahead. Yeah.
Is this
So Best Buy was the second. The reason that Best Buy is such a big deal, they were the second leak. There was a leaker the day before on Twitter that leaked that the price was $549 and $899 for them respectively. This morning's
And that matches with your higher tier Steam Deck.
yeah, this morning's Best Buy leak is noteworthy because it's the second time we've seen these same prices now.
okay?
Maybe they just copied it from the first guy, and they were like, "How did we not get this early?"
So I'm gonna base this on this information that I have.
Let's assume that this is correct.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So the Ally is $549.99 and the Ally X is $899.99. If you include taxes on that big boy 900 version,
You're
let's say 8%.
close to 1,000.
It's 970 plus change. You know, I can't, I'm not buying that. I'm not. There's no way I'm buying that. $1,000 no handheld. It's a console. $1,000 console
Okay,
to me.
$549.
$549
It's more appealing.
is way more appealing. I would consider the $549 one, but that if it's not if it's $1,000 device, nah, I'm out. I can't. The convenience factor does not outweigh that $1,000 price.
What
tag
is
for
the
me.
what was the Steam Deck pricing?
Still have it up.
$549 for the middle one, and then
$649 is their
$649.
top one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the Steam Deck.
But the top ROG right now is $899, correct?
Do we have?
And ROG is the
that?
ROG is the most powerful one
See what with the price. See if this has prices.
for like their standard ROG.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Their websites are really great. They're really flashy, but let's
Hey,
go.
they don't give you the actual information that you want.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
They
this is a great
they
website.
somehow give you lots of information without actually giving you any information.
Okay. Do I have to hit buy? Am I
Probably.
gonna have to buy one to see the price?
Probably. That's
Yeah,
how
'cause you're
those
gonna
Oh my
usually work.
gosh! And when you have websites that only
Just,
load on demand,
type it in Google.
when you load on demand and scroll down, you can't Control F and find it because it doesn't appear yet. Okay.
$899. Oh no, that's the Ally X.
Yeah, no. It's not the Xbox Ally X though. Yeah, $899. So that's their standard.
So their
that's their
standard. So
price.
yeah. And so basically, the difference between the Ally X and the Xbox Ally X is the operating system features.
1 terabyte, and then you get the AMD. So the Xbox One gets the AMD Ryzen Z2 processor.
And that one is the Z1.
This one's the Z1. This is so it's like an upgrade from their original one. Now to put that, it is from what I understand, and I'm not an expert in the PC handheld area, but from what I understand, because I'm watching all these reviewers who are like hardcore, they have whole channels just on the PC handheld. It's substantially, the ROG has always been substantially more powerful than the Steam Deck. But Steam Deck has
but
the
$300 more powerful.
So the original Steam Deck was more expensive. This is them. I think this is them settling on.
Okay.
They dialed it.
This price point. So
wait, it doesn't come with a charging dock either.
not a dock. Well, it does. If you watch the video, there's a plastic one that Jordan has that it sits on.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually cardboard.
No, I'm looking at this.
No,
that's the TV
So
dock.
it comes with the charger.
Oh.
But what they do is they give you a cardboard thing that you can stick it in, kind of like the Nintendo
Gotcha.
Lab stuff that you built. You know, the cardboard things that
okay.
you built.
So remember, the Steam Deck is. Let me ask you this: does this matter on a handheld? The Steam Deck, their low end one at $399 is 60 refresh rate. Then their high end is 90. The ROG is 120.
But see here, this is what I think Steam did. So the ROG is 120.
Yeah.
And even in that video, they say, and some games, which means like one probably.
Well, that's
tech
why I'm
demo.
asking. Does it matter to you on a handheld device to play at 120?
As long as I'm at 60, I'm fine anyway.
Do you think
At
what
least
game
60.
do you think hits the 120?
Probably one of the
Do you think
Forza
Doom?
games.
You think Doom does?
No. I think Doom probably hits 60.
Yeah, Doom hits 60 for sure. But I bet you Forza Horizon.
And then I think it hits its target on. I think on the lower one it hits 30 probably, right? Because that's the lower one.
Is the lower one only capable of 30? The lower one's capable of 60 as well.
No, I know, but there's going to have to be
Oh, I see
sacrifices.
what
So
you're
therefore,
But the sacrifice is resolution. It's a 720.
you're okay.
Yeah,
And
because
the
the
other
other
one's
one's
a 1080.
720.
So 549. I would probably That's a much better price point for me to get something like this.
Scott Constantinos in chat says 120 frames per second games are things like Hollow Knight, in his opinion. Yeah, you're probably
probably,
100% correct there.
I don't think it's going to be every game.
Yeah. I don't know if Forza might be, because they unlocked Forza Horizon at 120 not too long ago, and that's going to be one of their marquee. That seems like one of their marquee titles.
The only reason I say Forza, I don't think Doom for sure.
Doom
I
is
don't
for
think,
sure 60, though.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I would assume. I don't think Doom is 120. The only reason I say Forza is because usually the racing games can always pump up those frames. Like, remember Dirt was like the first 120 frame on the Series X and stuff like that. So I'm just using racing games as a, because they can usually get there. But maybe not. I mean,
Yeah, here's what Stone Patrol says. Steam Decks are great, but there have been plenty of games that barely run or run like trash on the Steam Deck that run at 60 frames per second on the Ally, like Starfield, for instance. Yeah, I know Ally.
Well,
Everybody, all these handheld PC guys that I follow, all of them say the Ally, not the Xbox version, I'm talking about the Ally that Jordan has, is the most powerful one. That's not a question.
and I, to be fair,
Yeah.
don't generally use Bethesda as my optimization.
Well, but still.
But no, it shows how powerful it
It
is.
shows that you want to push your hardware to the limit.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
crushes through
I'm
the
saying,
creative engine.
and I'm not saying that in actually like a good way. Like Bethesda games are usually like, why is this game 10 years old and it still can't do? Anyway. Yeah, so, but
Yeah, it is interesting. So I've been saving up. I'm definitely going all in on the Ally.
So you're getting the $900 one?
yeah.
I should load up Starfield on my old Ally and see how it runs. I have the original one, and then like 3 weeks later they came out with a new one.
One of you should get the
I'll probably get the 550 one.
yeah, because then I would like to do a legit comparison. We could do it for the people,
And then I'll bring my old one in.
and you bring your old one in.
'cause
and
it's the
that would
first
be-
one. Yeah.
That would be interesting. So
Man. It's just I'm still being I don't know if I'm just cheap.
Well, no. I mean,
Because
look,
it's still $1,000
yeah, but think of what you
console.
But think of what you.
Well, it's a PC, but
But
you
think
know
of
what I
what
mean.
you could do, Spicy.
well, but
so
here's
expensive.
the
But let
thing.
me tell you what you could do, Spicy. you can any of your PC games as well. Right there.
I know.
Right there in your lap.
But see, yeah.
Really violent games that you don't want your kid to watch you play now become accessible. Because let me tell you, how many times I've loaded up Cyberpunk and a kid walks in, I'm like, ah.
So speaking of which, I like that their trailer, whatever they posted, had the Roblox developer.
Oh yeah.
And
Bad timing.
Timing. I don't think I would ever buy my kid $1,000 gaming device. You know, like
for Roblox,
because they're pushing this hardware.
That's a really good point.
Do you actually know what's going on with Roblox right now? The government is suing them for there's a lot of
predator.
Yeah, predators on there.
Who's the Dateline? Who's the predator? Who's the to catch predator? He's going to do a whole episode on it or a whole specialty on it.
And Roblox, like down and dirty quick, Roblox is not looking good because there's YouTube channels that are like reporting these people to police and like catching them.
You want to see their stock?
And Roblox is banning the YouTube channels that are catching the predators, but they're not banning the predators.
This is their stock, Spicy. This is the day that came
Predators.
Child predators. Boosh.
Okay. Well, I had no idea what was going on.
That's why we were laughing earlier. Like that's why David was like, "Oh, what are those? All your predators playing that?"
Yeah, that's why I said that. That's why only Jordan laughed at my joke.
Yeah, he didn't get it. He was just like, "Oh, yeah, Roblox."
That aside, it's just surprising that they would have a $1,000 device for a I guess there's more people that play Roblox than children. So
Stone Patrol in chat says he is looking forward to the upgraded triggers and haptics that they're putting into this version. Very cool. He says he's worrying about 120 frames per second. 60 is all you need on a screen this small for games to feel smooth.
Yeah, no,
smooth.
Hopefully none of the game. No, just kidding.
I think they're both shaping up to be good devices, especially from what we've seen. Like I told you, my only thing is I'm not as much of a portable gamer as I thought I was. You know what I mean? So, but
this is the guy with the most portable.
I know
gaming
that's
devices.
how I know I'm not the portable gamer I thought I was.
Yeah.
How often do you play your PlayStation unit, David?
Me?
Yeah.
When I first got it, I used it all the time. I haven't used it because I've not played a PlayStation game. I used it with Helldivers. It worked really well.
Yeah.
But then.
Well, and it did get better over time. Remember,
at first it was
the
not
streaming
good
was
at
rough,
all.
but then it got better.
Yeah. My main problem with the PlayStation one is I just don't have a lot of PlayStation games. So
yeah,
I'm really in the Xbox ecosystem in that regards. But a game that would have been perfect for it, honestly, is a game like Expedition 33 is one that I would finish on handheld.
Fantasy Life.
I would play on the
Didn't you beat
handheld.
Expedition 33?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I beat Expedition 33. Which, by the way, they did their Gamescom night with Jeff Keighley.
Yeah.
They did a live acoustic.
No, yeah, I saw it. I still
feels there.
Yeah, like
that game.
Out of all the live performances, that's probably the best. That being said, could have done without it.
I agree.
You get off the stage, French lady, with your singing.
Because it was Expedition 33 and because the music in that game is good.
Yeah, the music's so good. That game, but that rocked me back though.
Out of all the gaming and live performances, I appreciate that one the most.
No, you don't. The one you appreciate the most is the rock dude from Bethesda.
Yeah, that guy. And the flute guy, I guess.
And the flute bro.
So, but
the flute bro was on PlayStation, right? Or was he Game of the Year?
Game of the Year, yeah.
Okay.
Game Awards. But that being said, as much as I appreciate those, I could still do without them.
Stone Patrol says, I feel you on the portable aspect, but I play my handhelds in bed regularly. I've brought them out of the house only a few times, but I still play them often. And that's mine. I want to be able to.
In bed, yeah.
I want to be able to play mine.
Remember
from
when
wherever.
you had to move your Xbox the other day because your wife went to bed?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, hold on, guys.
Yeah,
you had to
that's
move
exactly what I had to do. Which, by the way, it was a ton of fun.
Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 6. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You want to hear what happened to me though since I moved to the living room? So I'm back on Wi-Fi. And I was playing through. I've been hitting college football hard because I lost to the computer, and I was like, okay, I got to take this serious. Mm-hmm. So I've been playing online regularly again, and I have like 6 wins in a row. I'm playing a guy who's pretty good, and it's the fourth quarter. It's tied. There's a minute left. Tied up. 1 minute left. I stop him. I get the ball back. First down. first down again. I'm like within field goal range. Maybe there's like 30 seconds left. Disconnected from the EA servers. Counts as a loss for me.
It's annoying.
I did a spicy walk.
Whiffy.
I did a spicy walk, and it probably took me like 2 hours to recover from it. It ruined the rest of my night. Because I don't care if I lose. Yeah. Like if I would have like missed the thing and ended up losing, it's that asshole got to win off of a temporary disconnection from, I don't know, someone turning on a microwave somewhere or something.
They should, you know what they should do? They should have like a 1 to 2 minute rejoin.
They do.
Oh, it didn't work?
I don't know what
was already
on their side. On their side, it just like
3 words, David. Yeah. Welcome to Tarkov.
Tarkov. Okay. I will give you that. As mad as I was, that's probably nothing compared to what a Tarkov does to you, because your adrenaline and intensity is up so much higher in that game.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Like, it happens so much. It's just these disconnections are terrible. It ruined the rest of my night. So it's rough. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, that just derailed me. Anyways, I'm really excited for the handheld thing.
I'm excited too, even though I'm not getting one. Like,
can I make a prediction?
I think Jordan's still gonna get one.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a prediction. I was like, can I make a prediction? The day Jordan falls for the FOMO every time.
Yeah. No,
you're gonna have yours in your hand.
I will have mine, and I'll be like, Jordan, dude, this thing is awesome.
Yeah, it was actually.
You'll be like, okay, I'm getting one.
It was actually today. I sat down and I went through all my subscriptions, and I canceled like all the ones that I haven't been paying for like years.
Dude,
I know. I was like, geez. Like, by the way, I was still subscribed to GeForce.
GeForce Now, and you've not been using it?
No.
Oh,
how long?
Like 6-7 months. That's $20 a month.
I know that'd pay for like 30% of your ROG.
Well, that's why I've been putting away funds every month so that I have the funds
enough to grab it. Yeah.
So. Anyways, other than that, Gamescom, not a ton of news yet necessarily.
Some cool game announcements here.
Can I say my favorite
other girl games I don't care about?
My favorite one so far, oddly enough,
conference.
My favorite one so far, oddly enough, has been Lego Batman. The new Lego Batman.
That one was
spicy. Yeah. You should pull up that trailer and we'll play. I don't know what it is about it, because I'm not even a big Lego guy. Like, my kids love the Lego games, especially the Star Wars.
They're great. Lego games
Star Wars one where you play through all of them, and Is this the trailer?
This is the one for 2 days ago.
Yeah,
this is it.
So basically, it's, you know how they did the Skywalker saga? So it's that for Batman, which I'm actually surprised. I wasn't thinking Batman at all. I thought they were going to do Harry Potter.
Harry Potter would make a lot of sense.
Especially with WB being their publisher, because WB published Hogwarts Legacy, and that thing just made money.
I mean, WB, though, owns DC.
I mean, they own every, So it's basically, it's not just going through like the Dark Knight trilogy. It's going through like every Batman movie. Yeah. Like you'll see stuff from like Dark Knight. You'll see stuff from other,
1989 Michael Keaton.
Well, because there was some stuff from a few different Batmans that I saw, right? Or maybe was it all Dark Knight stuff?
Yeah, like look how good that looks.
That looks awesome.
It looks really good. I think it's the graphical fidelity is higher than it's ever been for Legos.
This is way different. This is not your standard Lego.
No, yeah. It's different. Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it's appealing, right? Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, okay,
it feels like
I'm into this.
It feels like Arkham City, actually, from
Square.
Rocksteady. You know,
yeah,
just Legos.
This looks fantastic.
Yeah, so that's obviously the Dark Knight. Maybe they're going through those 3 movies. I thought I saw some other clips from like some of the other movies. Oh yeah. There's the new movie, the Nirvana Batman. The clips from that movie are in this game too.
Nirvana Batman.
Yeah,
the Nirvana Batman.
Well, everybody knows what I mean.
Yeah, we do.
I like, because it's the penguin scene where he.
Yeah. There it is.
That's it. That's right. Yeah. And then he comes through like.
There it is. Oh no! Who is this guy? That's what he says right there.
So that's the new Batman. So I wonder if they're gonna go through all the. But anyway,
That's Spicy's Nirvana music kicking in.
Yeah,
right here.
yeah,
That's what happens right there.
And that's even how the logo does it, too.
Yeah, instantly getting this one.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
Right? When I watched it, I was like, whoa, okay. And I'm not even a Lego, Lego's fun, but...
Okay,
you want to know what kills it for me on Legos? Freaking having to collect all the crap.
Okay, I don't mind the collections. What I hope they do is Lego Star Wars, where I lost it, was just like they overdid the puzzles. Every part of that game was some different puzzle of this, and that.
Well, what they did nail.
Dial that back.
Well, what they do nail in that game, though, is the amount of stuff to unlock and work towards as far as just characters and vehicles and devices and add-ons. It is insane the amount that there is to do in that game.
Yeah, I like the collection aspect. It's just something you can do if you choose to want to replay it.
Yeah.
Because how it's set up is you have to beat the level. You have to beat the game first, and then you go through and unlock everything.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's the topic matter here that appeals to me more than like the Star Wars. Like, I'm kind of done with Star Wars. Give me a break.
Yeah, but so basically Skywalker Saga, but with Batman.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
Yeah, instantly.
And they did talk about open world, like that right there, and then Batmobile stuff. So it looks fun.
Open world was
Marvel rival or not Marvel rivals? One of the Marvel
Avengers.
ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Marvel Avengers. That one was my kid. Like my kid loves that one, and it's because he's not playing levels. It's because he's going around Manhattan as the Hulk,
just doing stuff.
just doing whatever. He's only 3, so he can't do much, but he can smash things.
Oh, also, give me traditional split screen. Is that an option in the Skywalker Saga? I hate the spinny camera.
Oh, no, so it's...
That's an option in all of them.
Okay, good. I hate that spinny camera.
The spinning camera is dumb.
Yeah.
But it's side-by-side split screen, not top and bottom. I like side-by-side better anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the dynamic split screen, I think is what they call it.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
It's like too much happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one, and I'd like to get your guys' thoughts on this. The Hell Let Loose. You guys enjoy Hell Let Loose.
Yeah, the Hell Let Loose Vietnam looks really cool.
Yeah, that looks fantastic.
Looks really cool. We don't have... Basically, all we know is cool things. Like, you'll be able to call in napalm strikes.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know that missed the trailer, they dropped a trailer of Hell Let Loose.
Can you imagine?
That is in Vietnam.
Because this happens in Hell Let Loose now. But like,
wait, is there gameplay? Because that's the trailer.
Yeah, at the very end, that's all.
No, but is there did they do a gameplay showcase?
No,
for
just
this?
the very end. What you saw was gameplay.
Yeah, that's someone else saying everything we know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
This is the one right here that is what was released.
Like, I hope you're playing some serious like Vietnam music while in the helicopter.
No, I'm listening to the Forrest Gump soundtrack the entire time I'm playing this.
Something's
I might even have Forrest Gump running or any
Just that soundtrack.
Can you imagine though?
Any
like
60s soundtrack.
Yeah, any. Yeah,
I am so because like the comms in World War II were great, but I think in Vietnam they're going to be because can you imagine just like yelling into the comms like Charlie's on us, blah, 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 and then then you just hear like shoo, and napalm strike like it's going to be awesome.
So what is this genre of game called?
I don't know. See, I don't know of any other game that does this.
Well, there's
other than like Squad. Which is
there's the
modern
one on Game Pass that is from the Napoleon times. That's on Xbox now. Remember, what is that called? So there's a few of these games.
I would say they're battle,
but I think this
era simulators.
I think this is the next battle royale. They've been around for a while, but it feels like these are picking up momentum. And what would you call it? Like role-based, massive multiplayer
battle
deathmatch?
Battle.
Like, what do you call it?
Battle era simulators.
Is that what these are called?
That's what I would call them because you are in an era and it's I wouldn't say it's like incredibly realistic to real war because I would say probably nothing is, but it's trying to simulate a battlefield of different people trying to achieve a common goal, and within that goal you need good logistics, different roles, you know what I mean? So battle era simulator.
I would say it's a communication simulator above anything else because of how you communicate with your entire team. This is what Battlefield has always been hard for me. Not hard for me. The last several Battlefields, I feel like nothing I do matters because there's 64 players. You know, it's just, and there's only 4 to 6 in your squad at any given time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like you could have the best game of your life and still lose. But in a game like this, where you have just as many players, but with how the communication structure works with your sergeant control is able to talk to the grunts, and then can talk to their commander and their commander, and then you can figure out any given situation. Like how that communication structure works is what makes this game so much fun, because you have commanders that are doing certain things. He'll send one of your, Bravo squad over to take this over, and while he's doing that, the commander's going to send your other squad over, and within those squads, they have different classes essentially to take out tanks, and it just makes the game is at a completely different level for me.
And what is there like a genre for it? What is,
I don't know.
Like,
what would you
it's
call
a
this?
shooter.
It's a communication simulator. Communications team building, World War II.
You know what's interesting about this is it's going to feel, well, one, because it's in a different era, so it's going to feel a lot different than Hell Let Loose World War II, but just from a map design, like, even when they show like the snippets of gameplay at the end, look how dense the jungles are. Like, I wonder how much it's going to change how you play.
I'm trying to find the one that's like,
and if it's going to be like Forrest Gump, where you're just like, and all of a sudden the rain stops. And then just...
See, I went to the Wikipedia page for Hell Let Loose, and they call it a tactical first-person shooter.
I guess it is tactical.
So like Arma, they're comparing.
Yeah.
So it's like in the same genre that an Arma would be in.
I don't think this style of game has a genre attached to it. Like, I think there's no game that I've played that is like Hell Let Loose.
Is Enlisted? Has anybody played Enlisted? Is Enlisted one?
So
of
Enlisted,
those?
I've not played Enlisted. It's on Xbox. And
It's
you can
on Game
download
Pass,
it.
yeah.
But I think you control a whole squad in that one.
So they call it a squad-based first-person MMO shooter.
Yeah, Enlisted's a little bit different from this.
But would you call this an MMO shooter? Like that's kind of.
I mean, 50v50, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, but it's different than like because Battlefield has had and Call of Duty has had those size of numbers before in a battle, but it's not even close to the same because of Spice's point, the communication aspect
different.
and the role aspect.
Like Battlefield and this game are very different.
They're the same in the fact that you have to grind some weapons to level up different classes.
They're shooters.
Yeah,
I think they're the same in the same way that Call of Duty and Battlefield are the same.
Yeah.
They're shooters.
Yeah,
But the Call of Duty and Battlefield are different games.
Holdfast, Nations at War. That's the one that just dropped. That's the one that just dropped where you're, it's the same thing as Hell Let Loose. But
is
you're
there communications?
Napoleon.
Well, how would there be communication in that one? Flags?
Well, it does World War I. But yeah,
someone
like,
has to wave their
dude,
flag.
you could be the drummer boy, and you're the guy that has to
Keep cadence?
cadence as you march into battle. So it's 150 player crossplay.
Does this have like a communication structure with command?
Yeah, it's the.
But
sa-
how
it's
would
the
they do
same
it?
as
Because there's no walkie-talkies.
Yeah, how do they?
flags. I don't know.
That's what I said. Like, do you have to like
Look
wave
at that
flags?
though.
Different
Look at that.
drum
You're the
rolls?
dragoon. Look, you're the dragoon going in. And then they have a World War I, but everybody says the Napoleon part is better. So how
No,
do they? How
let's
is
be
this
honest.
described?
World War I and Napoleon. I mean,
A
They were using the same
multiplayer
tactics,
first
just
and
different
third-person
weaponry.
shooter, 150 per server. Doesn't see? There's like
'Cause-
no genre there either.
I'd have to learn more about that game, because if there's another game like Hell Let Loose, that's awesome. But yeah, because that's what I want Battlefield and Battlefront and all that stuff to have
see,
the inclusion of a command.
so simulation,
remember,
communication.
simulation strategy, massively multiplayer. No, it does have the command. It has the command. Like there's the role structure. There's the command structure.
do you remember in Battlefield 4 they had commander mode? I know it wasn't quite the
No,
same.
yeah, where the guy who's
But
sitting
he was just
down
on the toilet. Yeah,
he's just on the toilet somewhere at work.
So doing the stuff. But like that was kind of their version. I know you didn't have like actual.
I'm gonna blow your mind
communication,
though.
but-
This is why this went to Xbox recently, and this is the expansion that they just announced for it.
Do you want me to pull this up on the screen?
Holdfast Age of Sail. 150
boats
like,
just running around.
Napoleon. The battles now take on to the seas.
What's this one
Napoleon ships. Holdfast Age of Sail. This just dropped at Gamescom.
called? Sale, as in not a purchase, but an actual.
SAIL.
Like a cloth.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be cool. 100+ player battles.
Is it a 9-minute
across
video?
Naval conquest.
Oh, it's a 44-second video.
Yeah, it's just the teaser that they're
I'll pull this
announcing there.
So what is this?
So this is Hell Let Loose, but on the ocean.
All right.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Look at there they are, dude. This is.
All right.
I'm all about this, baby. See, you're the commander. Go do this. Go do this. Go do this.
But okay, nitpick here.
Look at the following orders are a work in progress. Load ship guns, instructs players to aboard the vessel and ready the ship guns. Fire ship guns, repel boarders. Wet the sails, increases the speed. Hoist flag, hoist the enemy flag.
That's my issue.
Okay.
They wouldn't hoist that flag when going to battle. They would hoist the colors when going to battle, but not that specific flag.
If you're trying to fool them,
Like, oh, we're pirates.
you're trying to fool them.
I mean, I don't know anything about naval.
and then
warfare,
look, you'll
but
be taking on, you'll be battling
didn't-
from the ocean. You will be battling these fortresses, dude. Dude, so cool.
Yeah,
Look
dude.
at-
I thought they would fly their
it is.
own flag, not
there
the
it is.
pirate flag.
There it
Or is
Look at
that
all
even
these-
the
look at
pirate
all these
flag?
ships?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
baby. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this is like the next. I know this game has been around forever, and is super popular on PC. 2020, there you go. So it's been around since 2020. But I feel like this is really coming up recently. And Spicy, you're all in on Hell Let Loose, except for when you uninstalled it the other day because you got really pissed.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you can only get headshots so many times in a row before you have to play Fantasy Life. You know?
Maybe I'll jump into Hell Let Loose with you guys.
Hell Let Loose is fun.
It's.
Yeah.
I want you to experience it to see how it like. It
It
is
was
awesome.
fun being back in Battlefield, and I've been on a multiplayer break for a while.
Battlefield was a good time when we were all
That
playing a
was
squad.
A way good time.
The game is more fun when you're playing in a squad.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
Mark, didn't you say it's like it felt like the good old days? Like playing
It was
Battlefield,
so.
Bad
Battlefield
Company, and-
6 was so fun.
Because the last Battlefield we all like hit hard was Bad Company 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all played
Here and there.
here and there the other ones, but that one was when we hit that hard.
Hard.
So-
And I love that you're an engineer in this game, just like in the
And
old
you're
days.
laying
And
down
you're
on the
laying
tank.
on the tank and just sitting there torching it,
Yeah, staying on there.
blow torching it.
you know you can use the blowtorch to draw on walls.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
really?
Yeah,
Is that
there's
what
been a
people-
lot
is that
of-
what people are doing?
You can imagine the pictures people have been drawing.
Yes.
That is too funny. We did get some super chats real quick. Let me shout out the super chats. Dominic DiBiaso, he's been a member for 36 months at Tier 2 Arbiter. Thank you very much. And AOG War Dog has been a member for 57 months. Shooters are shooters. Also, what's up, bros? No dual wield, by the way. X1. Oh, my bad. I've had a busy week. My international experience is no longer. I'm domestic now. My house is now domestic.
You're no longer a hotel.
No, listen to what my wife. So, I do appreciate the old country. My wife's grandmother was here visiting from, and this. Listen to what she told her. She told her today, so she's leaving like tomorrow. She told her this today. She asked her this question in Spanish. She doesn't speak any English, so in Spanish she asked her, "So, does your husband does he punish you when you don't have dinner ready for him?" Because she noticed that like I would get back from work
That you're making your own dinner?
and then I'm making my own dinner. She's like, "So does he punish you and get mad at you when you don't make dinner for him and it's not ready when he gets home? Because I've noticed he's not been eating."
She's like
And I was
getting
like-
mad at her.
And I was like, "Yes,
Have that conversation with my wife.
we're gonna implement that.
There's something about the old
We're gonna
ways.
implement that old
Something about the old
Where's
ways. That
the
just
old
work.
country.
Where's her grandma from?
El Salvador.
El Salvador, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah, that's
implement the old ways in the old country. Bring the old country
Yes.
to my house."
yeah, that's when you don't say anything and you just slowly back out of the room and cross your fingers.
Well, Tiffany was just laughing at it, and I was like, "Tell her," because I don't speak Spanish, but yeah, tell her I think that's a great idea. We should implement that.
She serves you food and then stands next to you while you
Stands
eat.
next to me and just waits to refill my drink. They're a hard day of work.
Yeah, the old ways.
The old ways, exactly. Super Shocker dropped another super chat for us. Thank you very much. He sent 5 XoneBros gifted memberships. Everybody who got a gifted membership, please drop a BFF for him or one of the XoneBros facials there. And don't be a douche. Thank you very much, Super Shocker, for that. Appreciate it. That's going to do us for today, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of games at Gamescom. I think I saw the new Hollow Knight's coming out, which is cool.
Silk Song.
Silk Song.
I've never played Hollow Knight.
It's really
Everybody
good.
says it's good. That's why
It's
everybody's
like-
excited for Silk Song.
It's like if Ori and the Blind Forest was less, I mean, it's still platformer, but more focused on action combat than, but it's, you know, it's like the Metroid style. You unlock certain areas of the map you can go back to and, you know, go places with different spells or skills or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. Some say it's one of the best games ever made.
Some say.
Some say. But
All right, guys. Have a great week. Let us know. We're about to find the price. Between now and next week, we'll find out what the price is. Is X1 right at the $4.99?
And next week, we will all have fought for democracy, at least push democracy forward. So that's going to be a fun show.
Clan situations going on in there? Is there
No,
anything
remember,
like
not
that?
yet. I guess they're working on it.
That's right. That's right. We learned that last
That
week.
is Tuesday.
Helldivers next week, baby. I'm all in. I've already ordered up. I've pre-installed it even. It's already
Nice.
sitting there on my dashboard.
Way to go.
I'm a super citizen. That's what happens when you're a super citizen. You're ready.
awesome.
See you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
When the fire